Nolan is a set piece director, as in he likes these big bombastic moments that fill the screen and then everything in between is kind of leading up to the next set piece. It's why he loves playing with time and memory and dreams and fractured elements and how nothing really kind of makes sense until you see the whole puzzle put together. It's no surprise he wanted to make the Odyssey, which is a series of bombastic set pieces pulled together by these kind of things that lead to the next set piece that's playing with time and memory and fractured elements. I mean, Matt Damon is island hopping between islands, encountering different monsters, witches, creatures, large cannibal dudes who kind of reminded me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And because it's Nolan, actually kind of feels like that on purpose. They are doing very similar things with how stories move and change and the retelling of them, and just Holy Grail is looking at the absurdity, whereas the Odyssey is looking at the history and the epicness of it. It feels like, look, I haven't read the Odyssey since I was in my early 20s, though it does feel like a faithful adaptation of the epic poem. It is stories within stories, even if the storytelling honestly felt like a lot of exposition to get us to the next set piece, which, by the way, I could live in some of these set pieces for hours and hours. Samantha Morton steals this movie right out from everyone, as she wants to do on every time she's on screen. There's this interesting notion of war, PTSD, but more importantly, sacrifice. What you have to sacrifice to go to war, and not just on yourself, but who you have to sacrifice within that. There's a lot of animals in this movie, and they are mostly being sacrificed. And this is absolutely compared to different people within the movie. It's an interesting motif that keeps popping up. Again, it's Nolan, it feels very intentional. Look, do I wish the script was a bit stronger? Yeah, but I don't come to Nolan for the script. He's a lot like James Cameron in a way. Again, another set piece director who uses his dialogue to get you to the next big set piece where you can just watch it. Is it very heavy-handed? Yes. Is Tom Holland struggling a little bit with this, though Temelicus is a really hard character to get right. He's not, he doesn't do a lot. Anne Hathaway is great, though I'm in a Anne Hathaway kick at the moment. I think she can do no wrong, and she's great as Penelope. Yeah, when this movie is on fire, like, nothing's beating it.